The following is a presentation of WGAA Sports.
There's a ball hit deep to left field. Back to the wall. Walk-off home run. Hit to right field and down. Cedartown has tied the game. 0-1 pitch. Little chopper right side. That's going to be down. Cedartown wins.
The 3-1 pitch.
Ball hit to straightaway center field and deep. Back it goes. It is a home run.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big AA, 106.1 FM and AM 1340. Broadcasting online at WGAAradio.com and streaming on the TuneIn Radio app and Facebook Live. And now, let's head down to the field for today's action.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into Cedartown High School Bulldogs baseball on the Big AA, 1340, 106.1 FM, Facebook Live, YouTube, and the NFHS Network. Happy to be with you here from Happy Valley, Ridgeland High School in Rossville, Georgia, home of the Panthers. I'm Andrew Carter, and in his broadcast debut today, Carson Tanner joins me on the mic. Hey, buddy.
What's going on,
Good to have you here, buddy. And you know, it started out as a beautiful day, and we're on the prefaces of one of the weirdest weather nights in 24 hours we're going to see here in a long time.
You're right. It's very strange when we were driving up using Google Maps, and there was a winter storm warning in effect. So,
yeah, very, very strange what we're going to be seeing here. And it's right now we're in the 60s, but I think by the time we get to the end of the game, we're going to have some rain, and the temperatures are going to be dropping like a rock. The Ridgeland Panthers fell 12-0 in 5 innings to the Bulldogs last night. And pitching for them will be number 43, Hayden Brewer. He's a left-handed pitcher to face these Bulldogs. The starting lineup for Cedartown tonight for Game 1 of the Twin Bill goes as follows. Let's take a look here at the starting 9 for the Bulldogs in their batting order. Reese Tanner will lead things off pitching for the Dogs today. Xavier Holiday at shortstop is hitting second. Hitting third is the catcher Eli Barrow. Hitting cleanup is the left fielder MJ Holiday. Playing first base today is Cole Dingler hitting fifth. Hitting sixth, Denver Nell at second base. Tony Ware is the 7-hole hitter. He's in right field. Jack Roper, the center fielder, is hitting eighth. And Jay O'Neill at the hot corner is in the 9-hole for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs,
great pitching performance from Jay O'Neill yesterday.
I'd say it was probably his best. I'd say his best start of his career, going all 5 innings and striking out. I think 12 batters. I think he's close to a dozen batters struck out. Got his first victory of the season. So a great start there for the freshman. And the junior Reese Tanner, who is the starting pitcher, throws right and bats left. We'll lead things off for the Dogs here as we are ready to go here in this second region matchup of the season. Top half of the first inning about to begin here from Happy Valley and Ridgeland High School. Our last trip here, by the way. This team moves down to 3A next year. And the first pitch of the game bounces up there for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes.
Sure would be nice to see another fast start like we had yesterday.
Yeah, the Dogs were able to really get the offense going, and I think that was – if you're a Bulldog fan, that's something you've been waiting for a while, is to see really some consistency in the offense. 1 ball, no strikes, the count to Reese Tanner. The kick and the 1-0. That one just missed off the plate. 2 balls, no strikes. Pretty much a perfect weather now, but it's not going to be that way in about 3 hours. 2 balls, no strikes. The temperature is going to start dropping. We're right on the face, or right nearby the mountain here. That's a chopper hit toward third base on one hop. He bobbles it for a moment, throws to first, and they got him by a step. Pretty close play there, Carson, but they just did get him.
Yep. He always hustles down the line. He makes every play look close. But speed can only do so much for you.
Third baseman did a pretty good job there as well, picking that ball up after he bobbled it.
He stayed patient. He did.
Able to complete the play. One gone for Xavier Holiday, also a left-handed batter. Lefty versus lefty here, the wind and the pitch. Missed away for ball one. 1 ball, no strikes.
I think this is the lefty that we faced last year up here in one of our games, and he's very consistent around the strike zone.
1-0 pitch. There's a strike called. 1 ball, 1 strike. Took it on the outside corner. If I recall, that game we played against him last year was a pretty close game, and the Dogs had to come back a couple of times.
Yes. Here's
the 1-1 pitch. Chopped toward first base and foul, and it's a 1 ball, 2 strike count. Cedartown at 5-4 on the season. Ridgeland is, I believe, 4-4. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The count. Sun is out now, but it's cloud. Those rain clouds are approaching. The wind, the 1-2 to X. Bounced it up there, and that's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So you can kind of tell from our center field angle, this is a very nice facility they have here at Ridgeland. Covered grandstands with stadium seating. A big press box. We're actually in the press box here. Here's the 2-2. Bounced up there. Full count, 3-2. Kind of reminds you a little bit of a, maybe like one of those, I guess, like New England area semi-pro team stadiums that you would have up there.
Yes, it does have a minor league feel to it.
It really does. A full count now to X. The wind, the pitch on the way. Fouled at the plate.
Good at bat here by Xavier.
I've really been impressed with X and what he's done, not only defensively but at the plate.
Man, that play he made behind second base a couple of weeks ago was phenomenal.
It really was. Going to have to rely on his defense at shortstop for a while. First, the payoff pitch again. Fouled straight back to the screen. Dylan Cupp is going to be unavailable for a pretty extended amount of time, maybe about a month or so. That hip flexor is still bothering him. I talked to him before the game.
Prayers for fast healing for him.
And also for his family.
For his family.
Yeah, he's lost his grandmother this week. Payoff pitch again to X. Outside ball 4. Another good at bat there for Xavier Holiday.
Good at bat.
Shortstop's in good hands with Xavier Holiday over there. Controlling the middle of the infield.
Catcher Eli Barrow.
Catcher Eli Barrow, he has a home run on the season. Has the power to hit it out of here.
It's hard to see him come to the plate without thinking of the big show now.
I know, right? X is at first base, gets his lead. He's fast. And the pitch on the way. Swung on, hit toward second base, and a base hit. X is going to head toward third base. The throw comes into the infield, and it goes all the way to third base. And he is safe. Runners will be at the corners. So a one-out single there for Eli Barrow.
Great hit by Eli. He has been on fire at the plate as of late.
Well, in Carson, he doesn't have to hit it out of here. He can hit it like that. He hit it where it was pitched and hit it the other way and got aboard, and that'll set it up for MJ Holiday.
Got a pinch runner for him. He's done his job. He got on base. Now Chance White will pinch run for him, and he can go back and get ready to come out and catch a good ball game.
So fortunate to have Eli Barrow behind the plate, and probably one of our big power hitters. I would say he is the power hitter.
Yes.
Kind of like a Brian McCann type hitter. He can really, except, other side of the plate.
Nice to see him go opposite field right there.
MJ Holiday at the plate. Fouls it down the right side, strike 1. First of 2 games here tonight. Hoping to get them both in. I was telling somebody, Rick Baxter before the game, who's asking, you think we're going to get these games in? I think we'll have no problem with game 1. Game 2, we might have to dodge the raindrops. The good news is most of this facility is under a canopy. That bounced up there. 1 ball, 1 strike now to MJ Holiday. Dogs threatening here in the top of the first inning. Good to see, again, the offense really taking advantage of situations they've been dealt.
Swinging the bat.
Brewer comes set. The 1-1. Hit on the ground to third base. Got through for a base hit. The Dogs are going to lead it 1-0. Chance White stops at second base. And easily scoring will be Xavier Holiday. It's 1-0 Cedartown.
Third baseman was in a tough position there. He was trying to cover the bag, hold the runner on at third, and still make a play on a hard hit ball.
And the late first baseman Cole Dingler.
Now Cole Dingler comes to the plate.
What do you rule that out? I think that's an E5, even though it is a tough play.
I believe you have to give him an error there, yes.
So, Dogs on top, 1-0.
If it was our players, I would disagree. But
That's right. Here's the pitch. Swung and missed. 0-1 the count.
that's the first good breaking ball he's thrown the whole game. He's been throwing them in the dirt. That one come across nicely.
You know, Cole is a batter that really was hot early on, one of the only batters that was hitting consistently, but as of late has been kind of in a slump. They look the runner back to second. But Cole is certainly capable of coming out of any kind of a slump.
Yes, he is.
All it takes is one big hit.
One swing, you're right.
Brewer delivers to Cole. Breaking ball inside. They called it a strike, though. I thought that almost hit him.
Man, I did too.
No balls, 2 strikes. I think Cole thought the same thing.
That's a tough ball to hit.
No balls, 2 strikes. Brewer from the stretch. They'll throw down to second again, and runner is back safely. Ridgeland had some defensive woes in their game yesterday that I can already tell, even as of right now, even despite the fact of the tough play over there at third base, that they're already a whole lot better as far as the defense goes in the infield. There's a pitch. That one got away. Back to the backstop. Runners will move up second and third.
You go do it.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Runners at second and third.
That's good. That's good with 1 out still. We still got a chance to get those runs in.
And if Cole wants to hit a ball the other way through the infield, he's got a wide open space there between first and second.
Yes, he does.
They're playing him to pull in the infield. The 1-2. Hit the other way. Second baseman does field, bobbles it for a moment. The run was going to score anyway, give him the RBI, and it's an E4, and the Dogs lead 2-0.
I think you conjured that error right up, Andrew, mentioning how well they looked compared to yesterday. So maybe you should continue that type of conversation while they're on defense.
Said like a true homer. Denver Nell, and I've really been impressed with Denver here lately. He was an offer for a long time, and finally has broken out of that and has made solid contact.
He hit the ball hard yesterday. He didn't have anything to show for it, but he hit the ball on the button every at bat.
That pitch bounced up there. 1 ball, no strikes. By the way, for those listening on radio and not watching us on Facebook and YouTube and the NFHS Network, Dogs are wearing their digital camo tops with the red letters and numbers, and now they've got black pants to go with them. They look really good. Really great combo.
It is a nice-looking uniform.
1-0 is fouled at the plate. 1 ball and 1 strike.
I was telling my wife that I was possibly making my debut with you tonight, and she said she wished me well and said, "You've got a face for radio." I didn't really know how to take that.
It's the ultimate compliment for radio announcers, I suppose. Waiting for the pitch to be thrown there to Denver now.
Denver looks ready to hit.
MJ Holiday at third. Cole's going for second, and the pitch is outside, no throw. And Cole has the bag swiped easily. Battlefield Parkway, by the way, is right behind the outfield fence going up the mountain. So you'll be hearing a lot of truck traffic and things of that nature. Heading up toward Rossville and Lookout Mountain. That's where we're on the face of Lookout Mountain. Or right below Lookout Mountain. Pretty close to Lake Winnie, if y'all have ever been there. 2-1 pitch, missed away, ball 3 balls and a strike. We're also literally like 10 minutes from downtown Chattanooga.
We are.
Hitters count, the pitch. Ball 4. Bases loaded, and a good at-bat there by Denver Dale. That'll bring up Tony Ware, and this is a young man that's been swinging a hot bat of late.
Yes, he has.
I think he had 2 hits in the game yesterday.
He brings a lot of confidence to the plate when he comes to. He's not afraid to take the ball all over the field. He can hit the ball on the line. He can hit it. He can drop a bunt if he needs to.
Right.
He's a very talented individual. It's nice to see him have some success.
Head coach Scott Harden of the Ridgeland Panthers, very nice guy. I got to talk to him before the game today, and he was very complimentary of Cedartown, and glad that we were here to broadcast. And most of the time we get a good reception where we go, but other times they look at us like we're like our kryptonite or something. But we always love coming here, and that's despite with the exception of the distance, we'll miss coming here. Next year when Ridgeland moves down to 3A. Pickens also will go down to 3A as well. We've yet to go there. Pickens and Ridgeland are the 2 farthest we have to travel. I don't think we have a doubleheader at Pickens this year.
No, we do not. I believe we have 1 game at home and the 1 game there, and the doubleheader is at home.
First pitch was a strike. Good pitch there by Brewer on the outside corner to Tony Ware.
Pickens is another very nice complex.
That one stopped by the catcher, low and in, 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, they've got an artificial turf field that they share with their softball team. It's a really nice facility.
That was a nice stop by that catcher. Nice sliding save to probably save a run.
Well, and that dirt is not that dry either, so it's not easy to do. The 1-1 pitch. Hit hard but foul down the right side past first base, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 gone here in the top of the first. Dogs have scored 2 runs already. Bases loaded, hoping for more. Jack Roper waits on deck. He hasn't had many chances to bat this year, and then he'll get a chance here. That's high and away for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's a tough ball to lay off of when you're down in the count.
Just shows the maturity though of his ability. 2-2 pitch, hit it towards second base. 1 hop. They'll try to get the double play. 4, 6, and not in time. Run scores, and it's now 3-0 Cedartown. They get the force at second on the fielder's choice. It was too deep. They weren't playing. They were playing too deep to go home to get the force with the bases loaded. So the Dogs take advantage of that positioning, and the Dogs get another run out of it.
Tony has some nice speed on the base pass as well.
He does. Jack Roper will bat. Jack is playing center field today. Pitch is high and away. Runner will take second base without a throw. 1 ball, no strikes. Their catcher is Hudson Couch. Dogs were running all over Ridgeland last night.
He displayed a pretty good arm yesterday, but the pitchers put him in a bad position.
1-0 pitch misses away, ball 2.
We did have a lot of success on the base pass last night, and it continues tonight.
That's one thing Cedartown has really established themselves as a aggressive running team. We'll run until they stop us. Here's the 2-0. Swung and missed, big fastball, and Jack couldn't catch up. 2-1.
Nice cut. Nice cut.
Runners at second and third with 2 outs. A 2-1 count to Jack Roper. The pitch on the way is high for ball 3, and now a hitter's count on him. 3 balls and 1 strike. No game tomorrow. We do have our next series, and it's a vital series with the Central Lions. We start on the road Tuesday, but there is rain in the forecast. 3-1 pitch. Swung and missed, 3-2. Took something off of that one. So full count, 3-2 with 2 outs. Central is one of the elite teams in our region, so Dogs have to have their A game next week.
It's always fun to play them. They're a good team, good disciplined team.
Swung and missed, and that'll be out number 3. The Dogs do get 3 runs. The 2 left the board here at the top of the first. We head now to the bottom half.
Good inning.
Very good inning. Very good inning. 3-0 your score. Ridgeland coming up after we take this timeout. Cedartown High School Bulldogs baseball is here on the Big AA, 106.1 FM, AM 1340, the Big AA.
Live Wire Surplus. Stop in today at 546 North Main Street. New items are arriving all the time. At Livewire, they have unbelievable deals on lawnmowers, weed eaters, and leaf blowers. But that's not all. How about your patio? Livewire has top-of-the-line grills, patio tables and chairs, fire pits, and so much more. All fresh off the truck, brand new, still packaged, and priced to sell. Livewire Surplus, 678-861-5021. Take your truck. You're going to need it to load up on the savings.
Hey, it's the Border Mexican Restaurant located at 718 North Main Street right here in Cedartown. Their phone number 678-246-1031. They serve a wide variety of your favorite Mexican food made fresh daily. Great food, great fun. It's great for the whole family. Come see us at the Border Restaurant right here on Main Street in Cedartown. Or you can call for takeout at 678-246-1031. The Border Mexican Restaurant is the best Mexican food north of the border. That's the Border Restaurant right here in Cedartown. Cedartown High School baseball is on the Big AA.
Back here to Happy Valley, Ridgeland High School in Rossville, Georgia. Cedartown leads at 3-0. Dogs in that inning with 3 runs on 1 hit, 2 errors committed by the Ridgeland Panthers. And the Dogs will send Reese Tanner to the hill today. He'll get his, his 4th start maybe? His 5th start, I think.
I believe so.
The last time he pitched at State Mutual Stadium, and I really thought he pitched well. He just had some bad breaks go his way, some defensive mistakes behind him, but Reese has pitched consistently well this year. Honestly, I think, and you probably would agree with me, his best start this year was the start against Rockmart, where he really had that breaking ball working for him.
Yes, it was. Hands down, probably his best start of the year. I hope he carries that momentum into region play.
We'll get to see him right now as he'll face this top of the order for the Ridgeland Panthers. Hudson Couch, the catcher, will lead things off, followed by Dakota Stone, the shortstop. The DH, Austin Acuff, batting for the right fielder, Wyatt Blevins. And then if anybody gets on, Curtis Wells, the second baseman, will bat. First pitch from Reese is popped up into center field. Who wants it? It'll be Jack Roper. Covering some ground there in center field. Makes the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out.
That's a nice start.
Very good. So Reese Tanner gets that quick first out. And
I think Ridgeland hitters probably realized from last night's game that they see a lot of strikes. We're going to throw a lot of strikes, so they seem a little more aggressive at the plate, swinging at that first pitch.
Shortstop Dakota Stone takes high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch is lined to right center field, and there to make the catch is Tony Ware. So 3 pitches and 2 outs. Hit it hard, though, but right at the right fielder. And probably one of the hardest plays to make, they say, is that line drive that's kind of curling right at you.
Yes. It's easy to overrun. Tony Ware plays it like a champ in right field. Just knows to stop and wait on it to come back to him.
Here's Acuff. Fastball from Reese. Takes high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Austin Acuff is the DH. Wears number 13 for the Panthers. The 1-0. Back to the backstop, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes, and 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Bounced it up there for ball 3. Andrew Carter and DJ extraordinaire Carson Tanner with me today.
Hot dogs and hamburger. Hot dogs. Hamburger. No matter.
You got
May have to go get a hamburger here.
talking it up over there.
4-pitch walk will put the DH board. Acuff will reach with 2 outs, and then I'll bring up Curtis Wells, the second baseman.
How about in number 7?
Panthers wearing the same uniform combo they did yesterday, black tops with white pants. Ridgeland across the front.
Actually spoke with Yevon about that. They are awaiting other jerseys to come in, so that is all they have currently.
Wild pitch back to the backstop, and runner will move up to second base. 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, Curtis, wear it.
We know that's the thing, Cedartown is basically using the same uniforms they used last year, so they haven't had that problem except for with the exception of what they're wearing today with the camo tops. But supply and demand problems are plaguing everybody, including baseball uniforms. It's pretty cool, though, that they have their names on the back of their jerseys.
I like that as well. I do like the digital camo jerseys that Cedartown's wearing with the C on the back, representing their school.
C on the back, and then Bulldogs on the front in script. 1 ball, no strikes. Runner at second base now for the Panthers. Cedartown with a 3-0 lead. Bottom half of the first, Reese, the stretch, the pitch. There's a late strike call. 1 ball, 1 strike, outside corner. Reese looks into Eli to get the sign. Runner leads off from second. Here's the 1-1. Hit hard to left field and down for a base hit. Took a pretty funny hop. There's the throw to the infield. The run will score. And it got bobbled there at third base, and taking second base on the bobble will be the batter Wells. And Ridgeland's on the board, 3-1.
Yes, they are, and that is 3 hard hit balls.
Playing left field is M.J. Holiday. He fielded a pretty funny hop there. He got it right into his glove and threw it into the infield, but Jay O'Neill bobbled it there and got away from him, allowing the runner to move up to second base.
Hard to have a play at the plate right there when you got 2 outs and that runner's moving on contact.
Dylan Curtis, the batter. He is the first baseman for the Panthers. Here's the pitch. Swung and missed. Big fastball there. He couldn't get it. 0-1 the count. Think that was a I'm mad fastball?
Could be. Could be. Tired of hearing the nice sound of that ding of the bat.
No balls, 1 strike. Stretch and the 0-1 pitch. Here it comes. That one missed away. Good stop there by Eli Barrow. 1 ball, 1 strike. By the way, a week from tomorrow is Little League opening day for Cedartown. Also, softball and soccer opening day all at the same time. Going to be lots of fun at Burtwood Park, Northwest Park.
Some great memories down there, and the generations as they come along, there's great memories just passed along. Beautiful park down there, and
Yep.
Jeff Hulsey's doing some wonderful things. Can't wait to hear about the special needs program with the kids being able to play sports now.
Yeah, it's the Challenger League. Very, very. And that's something that Jeff has kind of took upon himself to get going, and just to hear him talk about it, he's got such a passion for that.
And I know there's several members of the baseball team that has committed to helping out with that league as well.
And that's just, again, to show the character, not only for Jeff, but also for the guys willing to do that. And really is a great thing. The pitch, by the way, was taken, thought it might have been a go-around, but the ump said no, and the runner's at third. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There's a ball hit up the middle and down for a base hit. It's a 1-run game. 3-2 is your score.
They're coming to the plate very aggressive tonight.
They really are. They take advantage also of the. It wasn't a so much a mistake, but it was a little bobble there at third base that allowed the runner to get in the scoring position. He probably would be at third base and not have scored on that one. But it's a 1-run game, and the inning continues. There's a strike called to the next batter. It's Hayden Brewer, the pitcher. Chance to help himself. The tying run for the Panthers is at first base. All this trouble, by the way, with 2 outs. The 0-1. That one just missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. This trip and the trip to Pickens, as we mentioned before, the longest road trips of the regular season for Cedartown. There's the 1-1. Swung and missed. Fastball, he didn't get it. 1-2.
How did you make the trip up, Andrew? Which way did you come?
I went 27 to the loop and went to Coosa over there on the bypass and got on 100 and went to Somerville that way.
Okay.
Fastball, strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Dogs retain the lead, but 2 runs given up by the Dogs in the inning on 2 hits and 1 left. We head now to the second. Cedartown 3 and Ridgeland 2.
Bradford's Drugstore on North Main Street in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all of your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacist takes time to get to know you, explain your medication, and answer any questions that you may have. Go by and see Bill Brewster and all the fine folks at Bradford's the next time you need a prescription filled. Also use their convenient drive-thru. Bradford's Drugstore, 500 North Main Street, Cedartown, 770-748-3100. And all the folks at Bradford say, go Dogs. Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for nearly a century. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call for tee time 770-748-9671, located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buchanan Highway. Cedartown's original golf course, Cedar Valley Golf Course.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big Delay.
We are back here as we head to the second inning. Cedartown leads it 3-2. Carson Tanner, Andrew Carter here with you from Happy Valley. Starting pitcher for the Panthers is Hayden Brewer. He struck out to end the inning in the bottom half of the first. So both teams having probably a longer first inning than they would have liked. We're hoping that Reese can settle down in the bottom half of the second inning, and the Dogs will have Jay O'Neill, Reese Tanner, and Xavier Holiday due up here in this inning.
Hopefully we can keep adding. You mentioned Happy Valley. We took a little trip past the high school just to look at Happy Valley Farms. That is a beautiful piece of property.
Oh, yes.
Just past the high school here.
The freshman Jay O'Neill committed to South Carolina as a pitcher, and boy, as we mentioned before, a great start yesterday for the young man.
He did put on a clinic. It was fun to watch.
Breaking ball just missed to him. 1 ball, no strikes. Yeah, Jay, his fastball consistently hitting 86, 87. That is just so exciting.
As a freshman.
1-0 pitch to Jay. Just missed down low. 2 balls, no strikes.
I believe they called that a strike, Andrew.
Did they now?
They did.
I stand corrected.
It was a late call. I think the umpires got a little delay there.
1-1, foul straight back, and now it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pretty good crowd here today, considering what the weather's going to be and how far Cedartown had to travel. That one's flying to right field, and that's fair.
Ball.
Down into the corner. Rounding first and heading to second will be Jay O'Neill. He is going to slide into second with a belly flop double. Lead-off double there for Jay O'Neill, and Jay has been hitting the bat better of late as well.
He has. He's been taking advantage of his at-bats. Started up in Rome at State Mutual Stadium with a nice hit to left field, and now he proves he can cover the whole area by going the opposite way.
One thing that Chipper Jones always talked about was his ability to hit to all fields. You know, Freddie Freeman can do that too. You can't just play him as a pull hitter. That's the same. The same goes for all these Bulldog batters. Reese Tanner will bat. He is 0 for 1.
Speaking of pull hitters, how do you feel about the Major League banning the shift?
I have mixed feelings about that. I think the shift kind of rendered some Major League Baseball players obsolete, like Brian McCann, for instance, because, I mean, he gets up there and they play the shift. So I have mixed feelings. The traditionalist in me says I like it, but the strategic part of me says, well, why not do something that helps you get more outs?
True.
I am in favor, however, of the universal DH. I think that was something that has been a long time coming for the National League. That's hit to the left side and foul. Strike one now to Reese Tanner. And it's funny because in the World Series this past season, where the Braves took the Houston Astros in 6 games, I think Houston's pitcher, I can't remember who it was, but he probably got the last base hit a pitcher will ever get that's actually batting for himself without a DH. Breaking ball for a strike.
Probably so.
Nothing in 2 the count. Good pitch there to Reese. O'Neill leads away from the bag at second. 0-2 the count to Cedartown's pitcher, Reese Tanner, the junior. Brewer, the stretch. The 0-2. Breaking ball hit to right field, and that's down for a base hit. O'Neill had to stop to make sure it wasn't going to get caught, and he'll stop at third. Had a little trouble getting the ball in the infield, but no need to try to risk getting thrown out at the plate when you've got nobody out.
Nice piece of 2-strike.
And now Reese is going to take second base, and he is safe. They weren't paying attention, and Reese, they had not called time. Reese goes to second base, and he slides in there.
Oh, I guess they had called time. No, maybe he's just giving him his other piece of equipment.
Yeah, so. That's it. Heads up base running there by Reese Tanner, realizing that kind of a little, I don't want to say the word careless in the infield, but more or less just not aware of the situation.
It's kind of like they were having a conversation and trying to figure out how they were going to approach the next batter, and possibly just kind of forgot about Reese on first there. So
Xavier Holiday at the plate takes low for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. He drew a walk his last time.
I'm sure you probably noticed the tweets from Trevor Bauer regarding the shift being banned. He was very adamant about saying we might as well ban breaking balls from pitchers, and he was not happy about that choice. So nice hit.
Yeah, to left field and down for a base hit. 1 run is in. Reese is going to stop at third, and it gets past him. He's going to come home to score. 2 runs are going to come in. Next, we'll have at least 1 RBI, maybe 2. I have to give him an RBI and an error, I think, and left. But either way, the Dogs get 2 runs on it, and Cedartown leads at 5-2.
Nice piece of hitting by Xavier. He's standing at second. Already in scoring position for Eli, who has been hot at the plate as well.
Well, speaking of Trevor Bauer, I don't really take anything he says seriously anyway. Not anymore, at least. But either way, that's neither here nor there. I'm just glad baseball is going to start on time. I was really worried about that.
I agree. It's always nice.
And for all those watching and listening who were watching and listening last night, I will not make any Twitter announcements tonight. So no fake, you'll just have to find out for yourself.
They were quick to make some fake posts.
They sure were. Eli Barrow at the plate, the pitch to him. Eli takes a fastball low for ball 1. What's Eli done? He has a base hit. pretty good base hit. Hit it the opposite field, I believe.
He did.
1 ball and no strikes. Hayden Brewer, the stretch, the look towards second, and they will look the runner back. Top of the second, Dogs have struck for 2 so far, and still nobody out. 1-0 to Eli. Inside with a fastball. 2 balls, no strikes. In fact, I think spring training begins next weekend. April 7th is the home opener for the Braves against Cincinnati.
And if you haven't had a chance to visit that park, I encourage anyone to go visit. The Battery is a beautiful place.
Ball 3 down low to Eli Barrow. Yes, it is. And I did like Turner Field, but it was in the middle of nowhere. And, well, at least as far as options around the ballpark is concerned. But it is such an it's like a baseball theme park, really.
It is.
3-0 pitch. Strike called outside corner, 3-1.
You can go to the park without a ticket and sit outside and enjoy the game like you're there.
Oh yeah.
They've got a big screen right out front of the main gate, and you can set your lawn chair up out there. You don't have to pay to get in.
And you can hear the crowd just beyond the fence over there cheering when something big happens.
Yes, it's almost like you're part of the crowd.
Low in ball forward, Eli Barrow. He's at first base, first and second now. Second time Eli has reached.
Another good at bat by Eli.
And now MJ Holiday, the batter. MJ has an RBI.
Chance White with the pinch running again for Eli.
Also a run scored.
MJ Holiday up. He had a good hit. First at bat as well, didn't he?
He did. He did. He drove home a run, and he scored a run. It's the runner back again. In fact, the Braves will unveil the World Series pennant in their home opener on April 7th. And then on April the 8th, first the pitch on the way. Squares in a perfect bunt laid down there by MJ. And he bobbles for a moment, no play. He's safe.
Beautiful bunt.
Bases loaded, nobody out. MJ Holiday reaches on an infield single. Even if he feels that cleanly, I'm not sure they get him.
No, hands down, that's a single. You got to give credit for laying one down that pretty.
Sets it up for the hard-hitting Cole Dingler with the bases loaded, nobody out, and you know he's going to be free swinging right here if it's anywhere near.
Richie Haney informed me last night. I thought it was a good take on an at-bat. He said the first 2 swings are yours. The third swing is for the team. So maybe Cole will take these first 2 swings as his and come out of his shoes.
Pitch on the way. Not that one. It's a high and away ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. I mentioned the World Series pennant will be unveiled on the 7th. I think I read on April the 8th they're going to put up the I think they're going to do the World Series ring ceremony for that game on Saturday the 8th. I'm sure they'll probably do something to honor Henry Aaron as well, that being the anniversary of his 715th home run.
Wow. That's a great time to give out the rings.
No doubt.
It's been a great year for Georgia sports.
1-0 pitch to Cole. Big cut and a miss. 1-1 the count. Here's the 1-1 to Dingler. He takes that one in a bit low, down below the knees. 2 balls, 1 strike. Temperature's already dropping.
It is. You can feel it getting a lot cooler. You're right.
2-1 pitch. Outside, ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Nowhere to put him. 3 balls, 1 strike, and nobody out in the top of the second. Dogs already have scored twice here in this inning, hoping for more here. And a hitter's count. Brewer delivers a 3-1. That one hits to right center field. That is going to get down for a base hit. 1 run is in. They will go station to station. Bases still loaded. Dogs lead it 6-2. It was gap bound, but the center fielder closed in to get to it to hold him to a single.
Nice piece of hitting by Cole there. Good to see him patient, working that count and getting a good hit.
Well, he didn't do too much, and I think that's the key part there. Denver Nell will bat now with still nobody out, bases loaded, and 3 runs in. 6-2, Dogs on top here in the top of the second. Pitch to Denver is high and away, ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes.
I believe we got the infield in trying to limit the amount of runs they give up this inning.
If it's hit on the ground, they're coming home. They missed away, 2 balls, no strikes.
Can't blame that move, really. They really
no, not at all.
Don't want to let the game get away from them here.
And one big hit of that happening. Bounced up there, ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. It was near 70 degrees when we left Cedartown. It's now down to 63 here in Rossville. 3-0 pitch, strike call, 3-1 through an off-speed pitch and got the call.
That was a good take by Denver. He's got to do it again. He's got to throw him the same pitch because it's a 3-1 count. So he's still looking to throw strikes. Denver can be ready here and hopefully with a good hit.
3-1 is ball 4 outside. That's going to walk home a run, and the Dogs lead now 7-2. And Denver with another quality at bat.
Andrew, I think the state of Georgia is the only place where you can go to a game on Thursday and be in shorts and a T-shirt, and then that weekend you're wearing every piece of clothing you could find.
That's right. It's I'm just glad we don't have any games tomorrow because tomorrow is going to be frigid all day long, and then hard freeze Saturday night into Sunday.
We have a
We're going to bounce
shoot.
back really quick. So
Yes, that's a good thing. The cold weather will not last long, and hopefully we can get back to some good baseball next week.
So is the pheasant shoot on Saturday?
We are. We're having it. We're having the pheasant shoot tomorrow morning, and for those of you listening in who bought raffle tickets for the baseball team, giving away the 4 items. I believe it's a Yeti cooler, a gun safe, a Traeger grill, and an outdoor umbrella.
I'm hoping for the Traeger grill myself.
All 4 items will be given away tomorrow. We will be drawing for those items at the pheasant shoot. So.
Tony Ware will bat now. The base is loaded, still nobody out. The Dogs have put 4 on the board in the inning. Here's the pitch. Bounced up there, 1 ball, no strikes. Brewer is still out there for the Panthers.
They went through quite a few pitchers yesterday, so I'm sure they're probably going to give Brewer a little longer leash here to try to give their pitching staff a chance to rest up and recover.
1-0 pitch. Fastball away, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Two-0. Bounced up there, ball 3 now to Tony Ware. MJ Holiday's at third. Cole Dingler at second. Denver Nell at first.
So nowhere to go here for Tony. They got to try to come to him. They're looking for still their first out of the inning.
I think Tony should swing at this 3-0 pitch if it's near.
If I know Coach Johnson, he's probably got the green light because he's been pretty hot at the plate.
3-0 pitch. Strike called inside corner. That's a pretty good pitch right there.
It was a good pitch. Good
It's
3-0 count.
Yeah, it's not one to swing at. That's definitely not a good pitch to swing at. See if he gets another one. Full count, 3-1 now. Here's the pitch. Swung and missed. Now it's full count, 3-2.
Tony helped him out a little there.
Yeah.
That's that high strike that's hard to lay off of. It looks good coming in at the eyes.
Hayden Brewer looking for his first out here in the second. Full count, 3-2. The bases loaded. Here is the pitch. Popped up and foul.
Good job by Tony to battle there.
Three balls, 2 strikes. Speaking of Cole, I think I see Cade out there watching the game tonight.
He is. He came home. Cade did a good job helping us out, putting that windscreen up yesterday at the field.
3-2 is lined to left center field, base hit. 1 run is in, 2 runs are going to score. That ball died in the grass out there. Runner will head to third. It's going to be a 2-run double for Tony Ware. What a great at-bat for the young man.
Nice at-bat. Nice at-bat.
It is 9-2 Bulldogs lead, and now we're going to have a pitching change. Head coach Scott Harden out there, and he'll make the call to the bullpen. Your score through 1 inning of play here in the top of the second. Cedartown 9 and Ridgeland 2 will come back after this break here on the Big Double A.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Rocky and Patty Tillery, 2 Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big Double A.
Back here at Happy Valley. Cedartown with a 9-2 lead, a 6th spot here in the inning. Still nobody out for the Dogs. And it will be, I believe, we just had Tony Ware bat. Jack Roper will be the batter. Bases, by the way, runners at 2nd and 3rd. New pitcher out there for the Panthers. We'll see if we can see who that is. That's going to be Duke, number 26. Christian Duke. So he'll take over on the hill for the Ridgeland Panthers, completing his warm-up tosses. I want to thank the folks here at Ridgeland for their hospitality, allowing us to use their space up here in their press box. They got as we mentioned before, just a really nice facility.
Very nice facility with stadium seating back behind home plate. Looks like probably seats about 75 folks, and then they got 2 good sets of bleachers on each side for the other fans who. And
they're not metal bleachers; they're concrete bleachers.
The old concrete bleachers like they have at Tom Bigger's Field. They are comfortable to sit on. Very old fashioned. It's a nice feel to the stadium.
It really is kind of an old fashioned feel. Duke is on the mound now. He'll try to get an out here for the Ridgeland Panthers. He'll face Jack Roper, and Jack pops it back off the scaffolding up there. Strike 1, no balls and a strike. The awning that covers the grandstands here. No balls, 1 strike. Tony Ware with a 2-run double a moment ago. Hit on the ground toward third base. That is a fair ball. 1 run is in. Here comes Ware. He is going to come around and score. And Jack Roper has a 2-run double.
Nice piece of hitting by Jack.
11-2 your score. Dogs up by 9. And that was a humongous 2-run double there by Roper. Roper getting a chance to show what he's made of here. 9-hole hitter Jay O'Neill, who had a great base hit his last time, hit it to right field.
Well, I tell you, the way the Dogs are swinging the bats, the 9-hole hitter is just as dangerous as the top of the lineup right now. We are very aggressive. And
that's hit to center field, and that ball is going to be caught in center field. What a great play.
Great play.
Hat came off and everything. He throws back in there to second base, and Roper is back there. Absolutely. That was a rainmaker. It was able to catch it, though, for out number 1.
Yes, that was another run. He saved a run with that catch because Jack scores easily if that ball gets down because it probably gets by him.
Back to the top of the order, Reese Tanner. Reese has 2 at-bats. He's got 1 hit and 1 run scored. Pitch to Reese. Reese pops it up toward second base. Should be an easy play. And that's 2 quick outs. Now Xavier Holiday will bat. With Roper at second base, the Dogs have scored 8 runs in this inning.
They have, and Duke has done a good job coming in and getting 2 outs quick, trying to stop the bleeding here.
Xavier Holiday, 2 runs scored, a walk, reached on an error. Swung and missed. Big cut, and he came up empty, nothing and 1 the count now to the sophomore Xavier Holiday. Eli Barrow's got the catcher's gear on, but he'll be glad to shed that stuff off to get another at bat here. Christian Duke delivers. Off-speed pitch, swung and missed. That's a nasty pitch there from Duke.
Yes, it was.
Had X way out in front on that one. Roper leads away with 2 outs. 0-2 now. And the pitch. Hit to left field the other way. That ball's going to be fouled out of play toward the shed over there and just past the bullpen. Still a 0-2 count.
X doing a good job fighting to stay alive.
0-2. Curveball popped up left side. Shortstop calls for it. And he'll make the catch. So after all that, Duke comes in and gets 3 straight outs and does not allow another run. We head now to the bottom half of the second. Cedartown 11 and Ridgeland 2.
Whether you're a first-time home buyer or looking for that dream home, Rick Baxter of Hometown Realty can help you find the home you've been looking for. The Hometown Realty team has a reputation for matching people with properties, knowledge of the market, and love of the areas where they work and live. Whether residential, commercial, or land real estate, Rick Baxter of Hometown Realty can help make it happen. Call Rick today at Hometown Realty at 770-505-7766 or directly at 770-547-3139. Find your next home on the web at rickbaxter.net. The winning team at Hometown Realty says, go Dogs.
Are you ready for steel? Equipment, that is. At Croker's Hardware in Cedartown, we've got all the steel equipment. Blowers and shredder vacs, chainsaws, augers and drills, trimmers and brush cutters. We're very proud to be a retailer for the steel product line. As an independent dealer, we can provide many services that the big box chain stores just can't match. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is always ready to help you select the equipment that meets your specific needs. So call Croker's for a steel today. That's 770-748-4842 to learn more about steel in Cedartown.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big AA.
Reese Tanner back out there after an extended break from the mound will complete his warm-up tosses here in the bottom half of the second. Cedartown 11 and Ridgeland 2. The Dogs scoring 8 runs in the second, 3 runs in the first. Ware goes down at second base, ready to go here. And leading off will be number 2 for them. It'll be Ethan Waters, followed by Christian Duke and Chris Maddow.
Another good inning for the Dogs there to put up 8 more runs. Hopefully we can have a little better inning defensively. Get through with this inning pretty quick.
First pitch, fastball, and he was way late, swing and a miss.
Andrew, do you remember Ridgeland's entrance for football? I thought it was one of the greatest high school entrances with the train horn and the players walking down.
Yes.
In unison with each other in a single file line. Very intimidating.
0-2 has popped up and fouled. The 0-1 pitch was a check swing that he went around. And the count is 0-2. I do remember that. And you know, Ridgeland, several years ago, back when Nick Chubb was on our team, they had, I think, Von Bell on the team, their team. That's inside ball 1 ball 2 strikes. And talk about and we were in the same region with them at that time. Talk about a battle of 2
that was quite the match.
Future NFL players. 1-2 pitch, Just missed away. Ball 2. It popped out of the glove and back to the backstop.
Waters doing a good job working the count back here after going in the hole early.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Popped back again. Off the netting. Reese Tanner has thrown 25 pitches and 14 of them strikes. The 2-2. Strike 3 call. Yeah, got him. 1 gone. Now, late call there, but, you know.
I was worried. The throw around started before the call was made.
Yes. You know, here's the thing, though. Like, do you remember the 95 World Series game 6? That home plate umpire was so slow to give out his call or was so deliberate about it. I can't remember the guy's name. Big fastball swung and missed there by Christian Duke. Christian Duke was the center fielder now pitching.
I don't remember the umpire's name for that game, but I do remember that game vividly.
Here's the 0-1. Swung and missed. Took something off that one, and it's 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Taken high for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes. The pitch swung on, and the ground ball hit toward first base. And he'll take it himself, does Cole Dingler, tags the bag, and that's out number 2. You know, Cole has grown a lot since last year. Like, he's gotten a lot taller.
Yes, he has.
Taller and longer legs. I mean, he was a great asset to the team last year. Answered the call when the Dogs had some late season injuries. Played a mean right field.
He did. We had a lot of youngsters step up with us to take us deep into that playoff.
Oh, how about that curveball from Reese? Swung and missed, nothing and won the count.
Looks like he's fixed whatever control issue he was having in the first inning.
Reese nods, the wind, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled back off the pole. And it's a quick 0-2 count with 2 outs. We're in the home half of the second. Cedartown with an 11-2 lead. Tanner looks in, the 0-2. Just missed outside.
Looks like he really wanted that call.
Yeah. Jay O'Neill over at third base was leaning toward the dugout. I think a lot of the Bulldog defense was. The 1-2. Down low for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hoping he'd swing at it. That was a tantalizing to swing at. And sinking breaking ball. The 2-2, here it comes. Popped up towards second base. And Nail's going to have to give way. The right fielder, Tony Ware, will make the catch, and that'll be it. A 3-up, 3-down inning for the Dogs here in the second. Coming up with the third, Cedartown 11, Ridgeland 2.
One of the pillars of a strong community is knowing your neighbors. We believe it's important to know your neighbor. To know that the person down the street selling you your car is the person you'll see grilling with you at the block party. It's important to be a part of a community, and Peach State Ford is proud to be a part of historic Cedartown, Rockmart, and Rome, and even prouder to be rated one of the best in the country in customer service. Nobody knows trucks or people like Peach State Ford.
2076 Rockmart Highway, Cedartown, 866-872-6660. Live Wire Surplus. Stop in today at 546 North Main Street. New items are arriving all the time. At Live Wire, they have unbelievable deals on lawnmowers, weed eaters, and leaf blowers. But that's not all. How about your patio? Live Wire has top-of-the-line grills, patio tables and chairs, fire pits, and so much more. All fresh off the truck, brand new, still packaged, and priced to sell. Live Wire Surplus, 678-861-5021. Take your truck. You're going to need it to load up on the savings.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big Double A.
Welcome back to Cedartown High School Bulldogs baseball. Here on the Big Double A as we begin the third inning. Cedartown with a commanding 11-2 lead. And you mentioned before, Carson, that Reese really started to find his rhythm there in that second inning and was able to have a quick inning, a 3-up, 3-down inning, and that was certainly welcome for him.
Yeah, it's nice when your bats are as hot as we are right now. It's nice to come back up to the plate quick. Everybody wants to hit. Everybody can't wait to get in, get that helmet on, get a bat in their hands.
The line for Reese Tanner so far: 2 innings pitched, 2 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. 11 runs on 6 hits for the Dogs. 2 runs, 2 hits, 4 errors for the Ridgeland Panthers. Dogs will bring the slugger Eli Barrow to the plate.
Eli Barrow.
Barrow, his last time.
If I was a pitcher,
I he walked.
I think so. I think you're right.
He's 1 for 1 with a base hit.
And if I was a pitcher, I would be hesitant to throw him anything in the strike zone. He looks like a hitter. I'd much rather pitch to him than I would rather get hit by him in football. So I guess you can pick your poison.
First pitch was a breaking ball way upstairs and outside. 1-0 pitch, another breaking ball over his head, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Christian Duke in his second inning of work. He had 3 quick outs when he came in relief of the starting pitcher, Hayden Brewer. 2-0 pitch. Swung on, hit towards shortstop. A few bounces. The slow roller goes over to first base. And that's out number 1. Good play over there short.
Was a nice play by the shortstop and a nice hustle play by the catcher to be all the way up the line there behind first base to be just in case there was an errant throw.
Here's MJ. MJ has scored twice. He's got an RBI to his credit. Only 1 at bat, though. 1 official at bat. MJ takes a breaking ball and he pops it up to the right side. Could be a tough play. Right fielder is there, though, and he doesn't have to move much. That's out number 2. So suddenly Ridgeland finding themselves having an easier time. 2 quick outs, and that'll bring up Cole Dingler.
Now batting number 8, Cole Dingler.
Cole Dingler has 2 RBIs today at that 2-run double the previous inning. Breaking ball, nasty pitch inside corner, called a strike. Not much you can do with that one.
That's the pitch you want to lead off a power hitter with.
Here's the 0-1. Chop toward third base, 2 hops, throws over to first, a high throw, and he is out. They tagged him. First baseman got the tag down. That was just an outstanding play to pull that throw down and get the tag applied.
It was. He was pulled way off the bag, way high, and made a good play to end the inning.
We head now to the bottom half of the third. 0 on the board for Cedartown in that one. A 3-up, 3-down inning for the Dogs. And we head now to the bottom half. 11-2 your score. Cedartown leads.
Hey, it's the Border Mexican Restaurant located at 718 North Main Street right here in Cedartown. Their phone number 678-246-1031. They serve a wide variety of your favorite Mexican food made fresh daily. Great food, great fun. It's great for the whole family. Come see us at the Border Restaurant right here on Main Street in Cedartown. Or you can call for takeout at 678-246-1031. The Border Mexican Restaurant is the best Mexican food north of the border. That's the Border Restaurant right here in Cedartown.
Bradford's Drug Store on North Main Street in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all of your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacist takes time to get to know you, explain your medication, and answer any questions that you may have. Go by and see Bill Brewster and all the fine folks at Bradford's the next time you need a prescription filled. Also use their convenient drive-thru. Bradford's Drug Store, 500 North Main Street, Cedartown, 770-748-3100. And all the folks at Bradford say, go Dogs.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big AA.
Here in Happy Valley and Rossville, Georgia, Ridgeland Panthers and the Cedartown Bulldogs and The Dogs with an 11-2 lead, a quick top half of the third. And now here in the bottom half, Reese Tanner back on the hill. Reese had his first quick inning back in the second. He'll hope to have another one here in the third after a very brief time on the bench between the previous inning and here in the bottom half. That pitch missed away, ball one. 1 ball and no strikes. The batter is Couch, number 22. Hudson Couch back to the top of the order, 1, 2, and 3. Here comes the 1-0. That ball hit solid to right field, back to the wall. That's going to get down at the wall and roll all the way. He absolutely killed it. He will stop at second base with a leadoff stand-up double. Leadoff man Hudson Couch tattooed that ball to right field, and he'll be standing at second to start out the inning.
He hit it hard his first at bat. He just got under it a little.
He didn't that time. Got all the way to the wall out there. Shortstop Dakota Stone. So Stone now with a runner at second base. Nobody out in the bottom of the third. Dogs 11, Panthers 2. Game 1 of the doubleheader.
You know, Andrew, I love to see the fans that travel to watch Cedartown play. The Big AA does a great job. Nice pitch there by Reese with strike one. The Big AA does a great job of allowing you to stay home and enjoy the game if you're not able to make the trip. But we have a good following no matter where we go.
That's right. Not just parents, too. Friends of these players and family as well. And pitch missed, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Of course, and it is a Friday night. You can make an evening of it in Chattanooga.
You can.
Go up to Chattanooga, maybe stay in a hotel or something. Take an outside ball, 2 balls and a strike. Not that I could do that, but, you know.
A lot of these parents can't. A lot of the parents here can't either because they got to get home and cook something for the pheasant shoot tomorrow.
That is correct.
Got to make a soup or a chili or a dessert.
Chili might be on the menu tomorrow for me. Swung and missed. Might have foul tipped it. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Dakota Stone, the batter.
Definitely going to be some chilly weather tomorrow.
No doubt about that. Dakota Stone 0 for 1. Only his second at bat. Reese, the stretch, and the 2-2. Dropped one down there, but it just missed, ball 3.
Nice pitch there, but good job by the batter to lay off that. Force a full count here.
Did we just get these black pants in just recently?
We did. We did, and I don't think anybody's happier than the baseball moms.
I'd love to see Cedartown wear the black pants with the black uniforms. That would look sharp.
Yes.
Or black and red tops.
I think you'll see the black pants a lot the rest of this year.
Payoff pitch. Hit on the ground toward third base. O'Neal fields and throws. Holds the runner at second. 1 gone. Good play all around there by O'Neal. Looked the runner back to second base and had time to throw the batter out at first base. Out number 1 here in the bottom half of the third. Austin Acuff full bat.
Now batting number 13, Austin Acuff.
Austin Acuff is the DH, batting for the right fielder Wyatt Blevins. I think we saw Blevins pitch yesterday, if I recall.
I believe so.
Runner at second with 1 out. Reese delivers. Breaking ball, strike called.
Always nice to work ahead in the count.
Hudson Couch leads away from second. The stretch and the 0-1. That's taken high. 1 ball and 1 strike. Curtis Wells waits on deck. Reese the stretch, the 1-1. Here he is. Bounced up there, ball 2.
Nice stop there by Eli. Keep that runner at second.
Two balls, one strike. Eli gives a sign. Now Reese will come to the stretch. And the 2-1. That's inside for ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Still got one more game to play. This is our first, I think, doubleheader this season. Get used to it, folks. Friday night doubleheaders will be the order of the day for the rest of this season on Friday nights.
Lovely region play. And if we have a home doubleheader, love to see everyone come out and support them.
3-1. High and away, ball 4. Runners will be at first and second with 1 out. As Acuff draws a walk. Acuff, by the way, last time he was at the plate, walked. He also scored there on one of their 2 runs. Coach Evans out of the dugout to have a little talk with Reese and some of the middle infielders. Actually, it'll just be the battery. Infielders do not join the conversation. Eli's there and Reese. Tuesday, Friday, 3-game series next week with Central, at Central on Tuesday, and then the doubleheader at home on Friday.
Coach Evans does a great job with our pitching staff. He knows every one of them's strengths and weaknesses. He works with the kids and gives them the confidence. I don't know if you do Facebook and you watch the video, he is a competitor in every sense of the word.
Curtis Wells will bat now. He has a base hit. He's got an RBI, and he's scored a run. He's had a good day. Wells, their second baseman.
Got to make some good pitches here.
Wells also pitched yesterday. He was the starter, I believe. Because it reminded me of David Wells.
Yep. I remember you mentioning that.
Reese delivers. Swung and missed. Nothing and won the count. Led off the at-bat with something off speed. Reese has the sign he wants, the stretch, and the 0-1 pitch. Inside, ball 1.
Good job by Wells laying off that inside pitch. That's a tough one to lay off of.
Yeah, if you swing at it and make contact, it'll saw you off.
You're not going to hit it hard.
No, little dribbler more than likely. 1-1. Bounced up there off the netting. They have to wait for it to come down, and while he does, runners move up second and third. 2 balls and a strike. It hit perfectly and then bounced straight up and hit the netting. So runners will be at second and third with 1 out. 2 balls, 1 strike. Panthers trying to dig their way back into this game. They trail at 11-2, a 9-run deficit.
We don't want to allow that. We want to stop the bleeding right here. Get that second out and leave those runners there.
2-1 pitch, a fastball just outside. Or
Yeah.
they call a strike.
They did. They called it a strike.
2 balls and 2 strikes. Throw it there again. That's not that spot is not really one you can drive well. Probably swing through it. See what he comes back with. The 2-2 hits it to right field. That's trouble. That ball is heading back to the fence, and Tony Ware makes the catch. Runners will tag and move over. But my goodness, what a running catch. He saved 2 runs by making that catch.
Yes, he did. Great job by Tony to cover that much ground. He was playing more in the right center area and was able to go after that ball that was pretty much hit down the line.
11-3 your score as Ridgeland scores for the first time since the first inning. Dylan Curtis, the first baseman, will bat. 2 outs and a runner on third. Reese back to the windup and the pitch. Popped up right side. Second baseman has to give way, and it'll be Tony Ware again in shallow right to make the catch, and the inning is over. Ridgeland gets a run back, but that's all. It's still 11-3, the Dogs in command as we head to the fourth right after this.
Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for nearly a century. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call for tee time 770-748-9671, located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buchanan Highway. Cedartown's original golf course, Cedar Valley Golf Course. Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Cedartown High School baseball is on the Big AA.
Back here to Happy Valley, Ridgeland High School, home of the Panthers. Dogs on the road today, and Dogs lead 11-3. And Christian Duke has done a fantastic job on the mound coming in relief. He only gave up, hasn't given up any runs yet. He's done a great job pitching in relief for the Panthers, holding the Dogs to their 11-run lead. 3 runs in the first and 8 runs in the second. And no runs allowed in the third inning.
Dogs are staying very aggressive at the plate. They're still swinging the bat. They just hadn't made good contact against Duke. Hopefully that'll change up this inning, and Denver Nail looks to start it off for us.
Now batting for Cedartown, Denver Nail.
Denver Nail, Tony Ware, and Jack Roper are the batters due up here in the top of the fourth. Denver has got a run scored. He's walked twice. Duke delivers, low and in, ball 1.
Duke's hat come off with that pitch. That brings back some nice memories of last year with MJ Holiday on the mound.
1-0 pitch on the way. Breaking ball upstairs, ball 2. What Carson's referring to is when MJ Holiday made his first appearance on the mound in the playoffs in the Sweet 16 and got Flowery Branch to strike out the side and get an appearance in the Elite 8. That one inside, ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes. One I know MJ will never forget, and me as a Bulldog fan will never forget.
Exactly. Fun times.
Here's the line, the 3-0 pitch to Denver. Denver takes a strike down the middle, 3-1. Taking all the way.
Got to be looking for the same thing here.
The 3-1. Ball 4 outside, so he takes his base on a leadoff walk. That's his 3rd free base today. If you can't get hits, get aboard with however you can.
Whatever it takes, you're right. Base runners are base runners.
In fact, I think he took a bases-loaded walk, and that earned him an RBI.
I think so.
Because he's got an RBI on the day.
You're right.
So Denver at first base. Tony Ware, who made that great running catch in right field, takes a fastball in the outside corner for a called strike. 0-1 the count. .622 on this Friday evening, the 11th of March. The pitch, runner goes, it's a bunt, perfectly executed. The runner will be, and then he bobbled it.
Safe.
He is safe. Runner was going to be safe at second regardless. He picked it up there. I think if he picks it up, though, he gets Tony Ware, even with his speed. So probably an error on the pitcher on the field, on the fielding attempt.
2 beautiful bunts laid down there early on by Cedartown.
Jack Roper will now bat for the Dogs. Jack had a 2-run double his last time up.
Right over the third base.
Jack takes way outside for ball 1.
Denver has to hustle back to second there. He was expecting the bunt to be laid down, but the pitch wasn't close enough for Jack to get a bat on it. So
he was about a third of the way to third base.
He almost got caught in no man's land there. Good job by the catcher to stop that ball.
1 ball, no strikes. Roper digs in. He'd love another double here. With his speed at first base, if it's a gap shot, could be another 2 runs, another 2 RBIs. Here's the 1-0. That one well outside again. 2 balls, no strikes.
You know, a lot of times as a pitcher, if you have trouble fielding a ball like a bunt or a play up the middle, it gives you a tendency to struggle more off the mound as well.
2 balls, no strikes. The pitch. Swung and fouled off either the catcher or the umpire, either one. It was a ricochet, 2-1 the count. Be nice to be back at the Dog Pound next Friday. Couple of chances of rain next week. We hope we're able to get around that. I think the best chance of rain will be Tuesday, so we'll see if we are able to get in the game. Of course, Central has a fantastic facility down at their place. The 2-1 pitch, breaking ball, swung and missed. Nasty pitch there from deep, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Central has their field kind of below the stands, and then they do have a press box that we've usually been able to get up in. But long-time rival between these two teams. 2-2. Breaking pitch inside, ball 3. Even with, we've gone down to 3A, we've gone up to 4A, but through all that, Central has still been in our region. We still have them there.
That's true.
All the way back to when I was in high school. Payoff pitch. Hit off his fist and foul, fought that one off. Might have been strike 3 if he doesn't swing at it.
At Central's football game this year, there was a lot of remodeling going on around there, around the school and with their athletic facilities. So there may be some changes there, but I doubt they'll change the baseball field because, like you said, that's a great place to have a ball game.
And I think when West Georgia Tech, first the pitch, swung on and popped up to left center field. Should be catchable.
Oh,
center fielder makes the catch.
Yeah,
a long way. All the way to left field. I don't know if the left fielder lost it or not. It's that time of night where it's kind of getting hard to see pop flies. That's the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Jay O'Neill. Jay O'Neill hit a laser beam his last time. But West Georgia Tech used to play on that baseball field.
Okay.
As well as Central. We'll be there for a game on Tuesday. Pitch on the way to Jay, and it's a breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. We have Central, and then I believe it's Southeast, and there's a swing and a miss, nothing in 2 the count. I'll have to look at the schedule to be positive on that. I do know we end the season with, Heritage again.
I believe so. Duke's doing a good job here pitching. He's not afraid to throw inside, keeping our hitters off balance.
No balls, 2 strikes. Runners at first and second for the Dogs. Pitch is popped up right side. That could be trouble. The right fielder coming in, makes the catch in foul territory. And he's going to tag and move up on that. That was a great piece of base running there by Denver Nail. Got back to the bag at second to tag, and then moves over on the pop out to right field.
It was a good piece of base running by Denver, knowing that ball was hit down the first base line. Right fielder made a good throw in.
He did.
Actually made it pretty interesting over there.
Reese Tanner will bat. He's been up 3 times. He's got a base hit, a run scored.
See if we can break the ice here on Duke and score a run on him.
So far, he has been pretty much lights out. Dogs have their 12th run 90 feet away at third. And he hits one to left center field. That ball's going to get down for a base hit. And jogging home is Denver Nell, and heading to third base on that play from first is Tony Ware. The Dogs now lead 12-3. Runners will still be at the corners. Ware was booking it.
He was. I think he was thinking 2 bases right when he left first base. He was going 3.
Xavier Holiday has scored 2 runs. He's walked once. Had 2 official at-bats. Runner goes from first, hit up the middle, ground ball to short. They won't have the short route. They have to go to first base to get him, and they will get the out. And X is out number 3. But the Dogs add a run. And it's Cedartown 12 and Ridgeland 3, a 9-run lead for Cedartown as we come back after this.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, 2 Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Whether you're a first-time home buyer or looking for that dream home, Rick Baxter of Hometown Realty can help you find the home you've been looking for. The Hometown Realty team has a reputation for matching people with properties, knowledge of the market, and love of the areas where they work and live. Whether residential, commercial, or land real estate, Rick Baxter of Hometown Realty can help make it happen. Call Rick today at Hometown Realty at 770-505-7766 or directly at 770-547-3139. Find your next home on the web at rickbaxter.net. The winning team at Hometown Realty says, go Dogs.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big Double A.
Cedartown leads 12-3 as we head to the bottom half of the 4th. DJ extraordinaire Carson Tanner with me, and I'm Andrew Carter.
Got a pitching change, it looks like, Andrew. Formby, left-hander on the mound to try to finish this one out for us.
Formby is a left-handed thrower. We have not had, it's been many years since we've seen a southpaw pitcher for the Bulldogs.
I believe he, like Jay O'Neill, he is a true freshman as well.
Completing his warm-up tosses will get a little extra time. Aren't there 2 Formby brothers?
There is. There's actually 2 of the Formbys. One is a right-hander and one's a lefty.
This is Samuel Formby. Before he goes down to second base, ready to go here.
I believe, just watching a couple of practices, the other Formby kid plays shortstop. He gets a lot of action there. So he's probably got a pretty good arm as well.
McGill.
Batting for Ridgeland, number 20, Aiden McGill.
McGill, I believe, is batting for Hayden Brewer. Then Waters and Duke will be due up. And the first pitch is going to be popped up left side. It'll be in toward third base in foul territory. Jay O'Neill gives chase, makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 gone.
Good job by the third base coach getting out of the way there. Didn't want to be part of that play. He gave Jay all the room he needed to make that catch. Jay does a good job tracking that ball down.
So McGill is out.
Now batting number 2, Ethan Waters.
Ethan Waters will bat now with 1 out. Foul back, strike 1. Waters 0 for 1 with a strikeout. So close the book on Reese Tanner. He goes 3 innings, 3 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned runs, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts. Not a bad outing. Leaves the game with a 12-3 lead. 0-1 from Formby. Breaking ball. Strike called. No balls, 2 strikes.
I thought you was going to have to go down there and call it for him.
Yes.
That was definitely a strike. Great pitch.
0-2. Strike 3 called outside corner. Out number 2. Waters can't believe it. Heads back to the dugout, and Duke will be the batter. Christian Duke digs in as the game is starting to pick up some pace here. Formby sure does look good right now.
He does.
Breaking ball swung and missed.
Duke way ahead of that one. Caught him off balance. I think he was looking fastball.
Not much you can do with that one. Here's the 0-1. Swung and missed. Came back with a fastball that time, 0-2. Dogs have pitching stacked up coming up.
We do. We do. This being our first doubleheader, it was interesting to see who was going to come out.
Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball just got a piece and sawed him off. Still 0-2.
I tell you, the Duke kid for Ridgeland has been impressive on the mound, and if you look at his stature, he is a competitor. He might be 75 pounds, but he has faced Cedartown hitters. He strikes out there with a third pitch fastball, but he faced our batters and with no fear, throwing the ball hard. From the looks of him, he's not that impressive, but he's been impressive on the mound for Ridgeland.
He only given up one run against his powerful Dog offense. 12-3 your score as we head to the 5th. Cedartown High School baseball is here on the Big Double A.
Have you been to Croker's Hardware and Supply lately? Croker's is the place to find everything you need, from boots to fencing, from plumbing supplies to wood and gas stove fittings, everything, even paint and flooring. Whether you're building or repairing, everything you need is right here at Croker's Hardware on East Avenue. Name brands galore right here in your back door. Orca and Yeti coolers and tumblers, case knives, native eyewear, buck stove grills, and more. At Croker's, you can find everything.
Go by and see the friendly staff there at 1192 Rockmart Highway. That's Croker's Hardware in Cedartown.
One of the pillars of a strong community is knowing your neighbors. We believe it's important to know your neighbor. To know that the person down the street selling you your car is the person you'll see grilling with you at the block party. It's important to be a part of a community, and Peach State Ford is proud to be a part of historic Cedartown, Rockmart, and Rome, and even prouder to be rated one of the best in the country in customer service. Nobody knows trucks or people like Peach State Ford.
2076 Rockmart Highway, Cedartown, 866-872-6660.
Cedartown High School baseball is on the Big Double A.
Welcome back here, Cedartown baseball in the Big Double A. 6:36 your time. And the Dogs with a 12-3 lead as we head to the 5th inning. Eli Barrow will lead it off for the Dogs.
When we went to the break, Andrew, I was giving the Ridgeland pitcher some credit, but it was nice to see Samuel Formby come in with a nice inning as well. Threw a lot of good pitches.
We saw a lot of variety from him, too. Not just the breaking ball, but the fastball. The fastball was working great for him. And the first pitch to Eli is outside, ball 1.
And the freshman looked very comfortable towing the rubber.
Barrow, 1 for 2. With a walk. 1-0 pitch. Line left field, foul by about 2 feet. 1 ball, 1 strike. Just missed a double. The fence out there, you can notice it's a black fence. You know, at Cedartown, we've got the canvas out there. This is like a tin roof type wall out there. It's all metal all the way around. 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball. Ball 2. Inside and a bit high.
Did a good job waiting on the umpire on that one, Andrew.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. Wasn't sure. 2-1 pitch. That's high for ball 3. Yeah, I've jumped the gun a few times this week. I don't want to do it again. Hitters count now for Eli. The kick and the pitch. That's behind him for ball 4. Eli Barrow will reach on a base on balls. MJ Holiday will bat now. 0 for 2, but he's got 2 runs scored. He's reached twice.
Now batting MJ Holiday.
Has an RBI to his credit.
Chance White on the pinch run for Eli again. He's seen a lot of action on the base pass tonight, thanks to Eli.
And you got to tip your hat to Chance White too. Before MJ Holiday and Xavier Holiday and Tony Ware were available when they were still playing baseball, Chance White started for several games, takes a strike there, does MJ nothing and won the count, and did a great job in left field. Did a stand-up job.
He did. Chance played well, and I'm sure he's sitting on ready for that opportunity to arise again if needed.
Chance leads away for pitch to MJ is inside for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Game 1 of 2. We're in the top of the 5th here in this first game. We'll probably hit the fast-forward button between games, trying to make sure we get this all in before the rain arrives and the cold weather comes. Hit and run is on. It's a base hit to left field. MJ turns and heads toward third. Whether that's Chance White turns and goes to third. MJ Holiday gets to second base on the throw, and there at second and third with nobody out. MJ Holiday, again, he just makes contact, and it goes where it needs to go.
Nice piece of hitting there by MJ. Knowing the hit and run was on, he took that pitch and let it travel in as far as it needed to, and he put a good piece of the bat on it.
How about for Cedartown, Cole Dingler?
Cole Dingler 1 for 3. Cole has 2 RBIs. That, of course, coming with a 2-run double. Nobody out here in the top of the 5th. Dogs would like to put it away here in the 5th inning if they can.
Infield in again. Andrew trying to prevent those runs.
1 ball, no strikes. First pitch was out of the zone to Cole. Of course, he can hit a line drive right over these guys, too. As shallow as they're playing, they're on the grass. 1-0 pitch. Bounced up there for ball 2.
Nice job by the catcher to save a run there. Chance itching to score on third base.
And Cole represents what could be the winning run, a 12-run lead, heading to the bottom of the 5th. And there's a ball hit on the ground toward third base. That is a fair ball. 1 run is in. Here comes 2 runs. That's going to be in the corner. Cole is heading to second base. He's going to be there with his second double tonight and 2 more RBIs to him. It's 14-3, Dogs on top.
Great piece of hitting there by Dingler. I think that ball took the exact path that Jack Roper's ball took, right over third base, just inside the line there for a nice stand-up double.
And that'll bring up Denver Nail. Denver Nail has no hits, but he scored twice. He's walked 3 times, and he's got an RBI to his credit. So some patient at-bats for Denver Nail. He'd like to get a hit, though.
And Andrew, that's a great point to show that he's been patient tonight, because when you're struggling at the plate, it's hard to remain patient, and he's done a great job of that. He's letting the game come to him, and you'll probably see that in the second game when he gets some more quality at bats.
First pitch he took in the dirt for ball 1, another good take. 1-0 pitch, breaking ball, strike call, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Nobody out. 2 runs in for the Dogs. A 14-3 lead now in the top of the 5th. That ball's hit to left field. Yes, sir. Base hit. Here comes Cole Dingler from second. He rounds third, heads to the plate. The throw comes into the middle infield, and the Dogs have that 12-run lead, 15-3. RBI single there for Denver Nail, and that is something that he has been looking for a long time, a big-time quality hit, and he got it right there.
And that patience paid off.
Tony Ware has been fantastic today. 3 RBIs for Tony Ware today. He's 1 for 2 and has made some great defensive plays in right. Still nobody out with Denver leading away from first, and that ball is smoked to the left side. It's going to be caught on the line drive, and Denver Nail will have to get back to first base. Hit it on the button, but right at the left fielder.
He did. That left fielder, I guess, got tired of seeing those balls drop in front of him there, and he moved in a little to be in the perfect spot to catch that hard-hit ball by Tony.
Yeah, Carson, he was playing pretty close to the line down the left field side.
I think that was the 4th ball in a row in that area, right?
I believe it was. Looks like we got a pinch hitter.
This is Formby.
He'll bat for himself, takes low for ball one. 1 ball and no strikes. He's batting for Jack Roper, I believe. One ball, no strikes. Formby in the batter's box. And that takes high for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. This may be Samuel Formby's first varsity at bat.
Could be.
I know he's had some action with the varsity club pitching. I think this is not his first appearance. We've seen him once before already. That's taken outside, ball 3 to Formby.
Nice to see another lefty there to mix in with Reese and Xavier at the plate.
Absolutely. Jay O'Neill waits on deck. 3-0. Breaking ball outside, ball 4. Great at bat there by Formby. Draws a walk, and that'll send
I believe
Ware to second.
I believe Duke's showing this. He might be a little tired here. He's starting to slow down.
Britt Baxter will go out there to run for Formby.
His body language alone is showing he's a little weathered right now. Maybe he can dig deep and come back and get them through this inning.
Dogs did not have a designated hitter earlier. I think we still don't. I think we're just kind of playing a little. We might have done a double switch. Of course, in high school ball, you can leave and re-enter. Here's O'Neill. First pitch to him is ball 1. O'Neill had a big base hit a couple innings ago. 1 for 3 with a run scored. First and second, 1 out. The Dogs have scored 3 times in the inning. Breaking ball hits him on the back, and you heard the from Jay O'Neill, and he runs all the way to the bag full speed. You can tell he did not like that at all. Now Reese Tanner with a chance to bust the game open here, and we have a pitching mound visit.
Jay took that like a champ on the hip, and I think I saw a picture of him on Facebook about 6 o'clock this morning jumping rope at a fitness facility. So I'm sure he's probably had a long day, but he's still got a lot of energy left.
Better have it for game 2. We still got that to come up later. A new pitcher will take over for the Ridgeland Panthers. We'll tell you about it in a moment. Dogs with a 12-run lead, 15-3 here in the top half of the 5th with 1 gone.
Live Wire Surplus. Stop in today at 546 North Main Street. New items are arriving all the time. At Live Wire, they have unbelievable deals on lawnmowers, weed eaters, and leaf blowers. But that's not all. How about your patio? Live Wire has top-of-the-line grills, patio tables and chairs, fire pits, and so much more. All fresh off the truck, brand new, still packaged, and priced to sell. Live Wire Surplus, 678-861-5021. Take your truck. You're going to need it to load up on the savings.
Hey, it's the Border Mexican Restaurant located at 718 North Main Street right here in Cedartown. Their phone number, 678-246-1031. They serve a wide variety of your favorite Mexican food made fresh daily. Great food, great fun. It's great for the whole family. Come see us at the Border Restaurant right here on Main Street in Cedartown. Or you can call for takeout at 678-246-1031. The Border Mexican Restaurant is the best Mexican food north of the border. That's the Border Restaurant right here in Cedartown.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big Delay.
Number 21, Eli Massey, takes over on the hill for the Ridgeland Panthers as he completes his warm-up tosses. Dogs lead at 15-3, and his job is simple. Just stop the bleeding and get some outs and move on to the next inning. Dogs do have runners at every base right now, and he continues his warm-up tosses. So close the book on their pitcher, Duke. Duke went 3 in a third inning, 5 hits, 4 runs, 3 earned runs, 3 walks, and no strikeouts. And, Duke really pitched better than that line would indicate. He didn't have any strikeouts, but he was able to keep the Dogs scoreless for almost 2 innings. Dogs did score 1 run against him in his second inning that he faced, but then ran into trouble here in the top of the 5th. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
He did a good job coming in and competing, Andrew. He was he didn't have his stuff in the last inning. You could tell he might have went maybe an inning longer than he's used to going, but he did compete the whole time he was in there.
Reese Tanner will bat with the bases loaded, 1 out, as new pitcher inherits a bases loaded 1 out situation. And that's hit on the ground to shortstop. 6, 4, and they won't get the out at first. A run is in, and it's 16-3 Cedartown leads. Scoring from third base is Denver Nail. Runners move over. Runners are at first and third now with 2 outs. And Cedartown will have a pinch hitter for Xavier Holiday. It will be number 10.
Trent Johnson.
Number 10, Trent Johnson.
One of only 2 Cedartown seniors. MJ Holiday the other. And if we have another batter, we may have another pinch hitter coming up. If we get that far, we'll tell you. 2 outs now in the inning. Runners at first and third on the fielder's choice. The pitch. Swung on in a chopper toward third base. A great play to his knee and throws over to first in time. And that is out number 3. Looks like Trent might have pulled a hamstring or something.
Yep.
16-3 your score. And we will come back in a moment. Cedartown High School Bulldogs baseball in the Big AA.
Bradford's Drugstore on North Main Street in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all of your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacist takes time to get to know you, explain your medication, and answer any questions that you may have. Go by and see Bill Brewster and all the fine folks at Bradford's the next time you need a prescription filled. Also use their convenient drive-thru. Bradford's Drugstore, 500 North Main Street, Cedartown, 770-748-3100. And all the folks at Bradford say, go Dogs. Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for nearly a century. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call for tee time 770-748-9671, located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buchanan Highway. Cedartown's original golf course, Cedar Valley Golf Course.
Cedartown High School baseball is on the Big AA.
Samuel Formby will continue his work on the hill. He looked great in the previous inning in the 4th when he came in relief of Reese Tanner. And he'll try to close it out here. The Dogs lead 16-3. That's within the run rule threshold. So if he can get Maddow and Couch and Stone, then we can call it an early win and move on to game 2 in about 30 minutes after the conclusion of this one.
And Andrew, on cue, like we were talking about earlier, Chance White takes over in left field.
I believe those are the only changes. Swung and missed. There's a fastball. Wow, from Formby. 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Tomato. And the pitch. Curveball low, I believe. Oh, caught a strike, I think.
I believe it was.
See if he can give us the official word. I think it was a strike. I think it just dropped off a table is what happened.
I can't tell if that's still Eli behind the plate or if that's Dakota.
We'll tell you in a minute. Swung and fouled back. That's a strike 3, and that's going to be a strikeout, and he is going to be safe at first. That's Eli, I think.
I believe it's Dakota.
Oh, it is Dakota. Dakota Matthews.
So. Yep, I believe it's Dakota behind the plate.
So Dakota Matthews will catch the rest of this game, but it's a drop strikeout and a leadoff base runner.
Good job by Samuel there to be ahead of the hitter the whole time. Just a tough break there with that last pitch, getting by and allowing him to reach first base.
Hudson Couch's third at bat of the game. There's a pitch down the middle for a called strike, 0-1. Couch has a hit and a run scored. No balls, 1 strike. Sam Formby looks in. to Matthews. And they'll throw to first. They got they threw it away. They had him picked off if it was an accurate throw, and it's going to get over to the corner, and the runner's going to be at third base. I'll tell you what, that was a great pickoff move, but he just threw it wild.
He did have him
dead to rights. He just didn't even see it coming. But again, he's a young freshman. Stuff like that will come for him. And
one thing I liked out of the runner from Ridgeland is he did take off to second base. Instead of trying to advance back to first, he just proceeded. He knew he was dead, so he took off to the next base trying to make it, and wound up, all the way at third. So
Dakota Matthews stops a pitch in the dirt, and now Coach Evans is out there to have a talk with Formby, and probably just to say, look, dude, you're throwing well. Just don't let those circumstances snowball out of control. I mean, he had a great pickoff move to first base, but just threw a little bit wild there, and Formby, Coach Evans might have sensed that Formby was getting a little frustrated with himself, and that's good coaching there, just kind of seeing that and going up there to kind of calm him down.
It was a great visit by Ryan for the freshman to calm his nerves and let him know he's got a big lead. We just need some outs here.
So we'll see if we can get it. 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody out, runner at third. Formby, the pitch on the way. Down low. In the dirt, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Dogs lead by 13 runs. 2-1 the count. Samuel Formby, the pitch. Almost hit him, or did it? It did hit him.
It did.
So Formby hits the batter, and runners will be at first and third. Dakota Stone will bat the shortstop, and I smell some coffee brewing.
That is a very lovely smell.
Now batting number 5, Dakota Stone.
Dakota Stone is 0 for 2, so he is looking for his first base hit, or looking to get aboard. First and third, nobody out. Pitch from Formby is swung and missed. Good pitch there from Samuel. 0-1.
Nice pitch there. Stone comes to the plate real aggressive. I believe Formby recognized that and got him to chase one out of the zone to start his at bat.
0-1. Fouled away. Right side, 0-2. Yeah, Samuel's just going back to what works for him. Stone's in the hole, 0-2. Runners first and third with nobody out. Home half of the 5th. The 0-2 pitch, here it comes. Breaking ball, and he fouled it, but his bat went the other direction.
What's the old saying, Andrew? Throw your bat at it. I believe that was
that may have been what it was.
I believe that was a perfect example of it right there.
Taking that literally.
Yeah, doing everything he could to stay alive at that at bat.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That was a nasty pitch.
Oh man, it was. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Formby hit to first base, and he's got the tag. The old no play will be made. They weren't able to get the play at second or at home, and the 4th run scores, but they do get an out. So runner will be at second base with 1 gone and a run in. 16-4. The DH, Austin Acuff, will bat. Acuff has hit the ball pretty hard today.
He has every at bat. He's been zoned in.
He's also walked twice, so he's a patient batter. Pitch on the way. Big breaking ball. Must have been high, ball 1.
Just a tad. Not a bad pitch to start him off with.
One ball, no strikes. 1 out, bottom of the 5th. The pitch. Fouled back, strike 1. Dogs are an out away from winning game 2 by run rule.
Hopefully we can get these 2 quick ones and leave that runner where he's at.
Dogs up by 12, 16-4, a 1 ball, 1 strike count with the runner at second. The pitch. Curveball,
Nice
yeah,
pitch.
dropped it in the inside corner for a called strike. My goodness gracious.
Nice pitch.
Call that a front door breaking ball. The 1-2. Chopped right side. I think it's going to be foul, and it will be foul. I'm really, really impressed with what I'm seeing from the freshman, Samuel Formby. A left-handed pitcher.
He definitely looks very comfortable out there. That's a good thing to see, especially in region play.
1-2 pitch. Swung and missed. Got him with a fastball. That's out number 2. Second strikeout of the inning for Samuel Formby. Hensley Hayes, by the way, was the last left-handed pitcher that the Dogs had on the varsity team, and he was quite a pitcher himself.
Number 7, Curtis Wells.
And now Curtis Wells, the last hope for the Ridgeland Panthers here in the bottom of the 5th with a 12-run lead. The pitch. Breaking ball inside corner. Strike called, 0-1.
I believe Formby's found his form again.
He has. No balls, 1 strike. The pitch. Taken away for ball 1. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner at second. Pitch from Formby. Did he go? I don't think so.
Nope. I
2
believe
balls
he
and a
held
strike.
up there.
The other umpire is set up behind the pitcher's mound, so he would not have had a better view of it than the home plate umpire did, even if they wanted to appeal. The 2-1. Hits to left field. That's a base hit down the left field line, and that's going to score the 5th run for the Panthers, and that's going to make it an 11-run game.
Oh, well.
So we will continue past this inning. 16-5 your score.
Now batting for Ridgeland, number 12, Dylan Curtis.
Dylan Curtis, the first baseman, will bat. 2 outs and a runner on first, 2 runs in. Formby, it's popped up, left side. Xavier Holiday underneath, waits for it, and makes the squeeze. Ridgeland scores 2 big runs, and I think they still are going to play here in the 6th. Maybe, maybe not. Looks like they will.
Yep.
Cedartown still out of the dugout like they may not.
Maybe they're having a conversation there. I'm not sure if that's ball game or not.
I think it may be because now nobody's on the outfield. Yeah, I think that's
10 after 5.
I believe you're right.
Yeah, it looks like everybody's out, so nice game.
Yep. Final score, Dogs win it in run rule fashion, 16-5. They take the series and will go for the sweep in the second game of the doubleheader a little bit later. We're going to take a break so we can eat our supper, get us a nice hot dog or hamburger or pizza or something, or all 3. And we'll join you for game 2 of this doubleheader today. Cole Dingler's got to be your player of the game. He had 4 RBIs. A great game for him and a great start for Reese Tanner, who gets the win today. 16-5 is your final. We'll come back with game 2 in about 25-30 minutes. Be sure to join us for all the action of Bulldogs baseball right here on the Big Double A.
W291 TS Cedartown. Your home for the Cedartown High School Bulldogs. AM 1340 and now 106.1 FM WGAA. The Big Double A.